What's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to Shapez 2. Today we are checking out the 1.0 launch of Shapez 2. Now this game has been a blast. It's always been fun. It's been a great time. And actually, you probably wouldn't even know that it's not 1.0 because of just like how great early access has been. But anyways, we're hopping in, we're doing the things, doing the stuff, having a wonderful day. Huge shout out to Shapez for actually sponsoring this video. So make sure you check out the link down below. Launches April 23rd. Very exciting stuff. Now, with the launch is a few things coming with it. We are actually going to get a brand new mode. So I'm actually going to be looking into that. We're going to be doing the first half of the video kind of classic mode, because there's the two modes kind of serve two different purposes, but both purposes are great. So we're going to talk about it. But the first half, we are going to be looking at the classic mode, because the classic mode is kind of like the classic mode. Basically, your progression is going to be through feeding shapes to the vortex. You can see we have, a very familiar feeling here if you played the first shapes, where we have certain, shapes and colors and things like that on the field. They're going to be, harvesting and cutting and slicing and dicing and stacking and all the fun stuff. What differs from this mode to manufacture mode is while we have milestones here. So for example, the red circle, the red half circle, this stacking stuff like this, once you build the factories for these, you don't necessarily need those factories anymore for the next one, and so on and so forth. So you can kind of deconstruct those factories. Now, some people love the fact that you build a factory, you do your stuff, and then boom, you're done with it. You move on to the next one, so on and so forth. Some people want to keep those factories around and keep them doing their stuff. That is what manufacturer mode is for. Manufacturer mode, basically, you continue your factories, you continue expanding. It's for the large scale stuff. So, yeah, does both things. If you want to play one way, if you want to play both ways, if you want to play the other way, you can. So it's fantastic. But like I said, we're going to hop into manufacturer mode towards the back half of this video. But let's go ahead. Let's just start this right now. Enough chit chat. So we need a couple of shapes here. So like I said, we have our milestones. And these are the shapes that we need in order to get our next milestone. And our next milestone is going to unlock fluids and painting, and then trains and pin pusher, all this stuff. So we need to get red half circle and a blue quarter square, and then a full red circle and a blue half square. And then we need to stack those, and then that'll get us our next thing. Now, we don't have access to just like, a solid red circle or a solid blue square. So we're going to grab these. And then let's just go ahead and let's see. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do this. Let's go ahead and let's zoom out here. Let's place down a platform. Let's place down one of these. We'll place it right there. And we're going to start with cutting these and getting the part that we need specifically. So let me get my cutter. And let's see here. Let's actually, let's get some stuff mining. Let's get some stuff going, shall we? So let's get those, and then we'll get these going like this, and then like that. Okay. So we're going to get our cutter. Now, this is a half destroyer. It's going to destroy one half, and it's going to keep the other half. So if we put this here, you can see it's going to keep that half circle. That's actually what I need, but I need a lot more of them. So let's do this. Let's bring these in. Actually, let's just do that. Let's just bring a whole bunch of them in right here. Get those set up, and then those can go there. Now, we need to deliver that to our vortex here. Now, our vortex, it's actually kind of funny. They tied the two modes together. So the vortex is actually supplying the manufacturer mode. In the manufacturer mode, the ultimate goal from there is actually building the vortexes. So it's kind of funny. They kind of go hand in hand. But anyways, so we've got that. Let's get a space belt here. And we're going to place this from here to like right there. Perfect. And that's just like basically a giant super belt. That's all that is. So we'll just run that one from here to there to there. Perfect. And then that's going to go on, well, once it gets over here anyways. It's fantastic. There it goes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This game is so much fun. It's such a fun factory builder. I loved Shapez, the first one, and I've enjoyed playing the second version of Shapez as well. Such a good time. So there goes that. Now, while we're waiting for that, let's talk about the other things that we have. So we have our main milestones, which is going to give us the ability to, get these big things here. Now, we also have jobs. So jobs are going to allow us to do other things along the way. And in return, we will get research points and we'll get platform capacity. And I'll talk about platform capacity here in a second. But the research points we are actually going to use in the shop to get upgrades for, like, you know, speed multiplier, vortex inputs, platform capacity, other machines like the cutter, the trash, 180 rotator, swapper, things like that. Those are what the points are actually used for. So we are going to want to pay attention to our jobs. Now, the platform capacity, that is kind of what is, so you'll notice right here, platform capacity, the maximum platforms you can place, that is these guys right here. So these platforms, each one of these platforms takes stuff. You know, it takes part of this. So as I build out, you know, connecting to all these different things and stuff like that, that's going to take that. So those are going to be important as well. Let's see. We are not delivering anything yet because I haven't hooked it up yet. So we're just going to go from here to there. And there's our first half. Now, let's see if we can find our circle. So we've got this one here and we've got this one here. What about our jobs? So we could actually, see, we don't have a cutter yet. So I was gonna say, if we had a cutter, we could do that. Oh, actually this one right here, this half would be good. So let's use this one because we can get it, we can do something else with it too. It's a multi-use platform. So let's get our, a space miner here, and then we'll add these boosters. So what the space miners are doing, basically when you zoom out, you can place a miner down. And then once you place your initial miner, that's where you're going to put your belts and stuff. So you can see we have one on each one. Well, if you want more, you have to zoom out. You have to place additional ones. Basically, those are going to say, hey, deliver more here. So you can see we have 3 now because we have 1, 2, 3. And then let's go ahead and add another one right here. So you can see, boom, boom, boom. Now we have all 4, which is basically maxed out for now. So, okay. So we need this shape here. But then we also need this shape here. So let's see if we can get both. I'm going to go ahead and put down a linear platform here as well, just in case. And let's get some miners in here. We'll get these guys going. All right. So if I get the cutter, that is going to cut. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's actually like exactly what we need. So let's do this. So now that's given us the half, and the half is actually what we needed for the job. But I don't want just that. I kind of want, we also need this one. We need 1250. So like we don't need, like, we can't be slacking here. So let's grab those. Let's do, let's actually do this. I love these belts. I love the way things connect in this game. It feels really good. And then we're going to get the cutters here like that. Now, we're going to need to rotate these. So that way they're all like this. And then we can go ahead and get a cutter again like this. And we can do that. And then boom, we have the piece, the final piece that we need. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a space belt. And go from here. Let's go right there. Perfectly nice and straight. And then we'll go ahead and grab these, and then we'll just output these for now. Okay. So there's that one, and then here's this one. Now, what's interesting about these belts, so you can see there's like 1, 2, and 3. That's because there's different levels, I believe. Hold on, let me see here. If I grab this, and I go like this, you can see we have multiple levels to this. So that'll be level 1, level 2, level 3, and then we can connect to those basically over here as well. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, like all kinds of fun stuff going on. So let's see, let's go ahead and grab this one. Actually, let's bring it over to this way. And then we're also going to need, let's see, we hooked into, oh my gosh, this is a long belt. We hooked into lane 4 on this one. So we'll go ahead and grab lane 4 from here, and we'll just run this way into there. Okay, so that'll be those 2. Easy. Super easy. That's fun. We could actually, if we wanted to increase this, it looks like we have plenty of capability here. So let's just do this. Let's just bring this down like that. Because it looks like this is kind of backing up anyways. I mean, being that we need 1250 of those anyways. And then what is after that? So a full circle and then a circle on the square. Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and start working on the other one too. Because basically, we're going to end up stacking these two together to get a full square. So I'm going to go ahead and build that now. So we're going to get the stacker, and then no, we're going to have to rotate half of them. Okay, we're going to wait on that one because we could rotate, or we could rotate this, cut this. Well, that's not going to really work either. We're going to wait. We're going to wait till these finish. And then I guess while we wait on that, there's no reason to sit here not doing anything. So what else do we have for jobs? So we've got the red and the spiky, green spikies. These are all locked though. We got the two spikies there. What do we have as far as like spikies and stuff? Oh, this platform right here actually would work really good. And they don't have to be any color, so we could do that. All right, let's go ahead and grab this one. So let's get a miner. We'll do that, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3. And then, you know what? I'm just going to use a single platform. I don't feel like we're utilizing this platform enough. Okay, so this is the shape that we have to work with. So actually, if we just cut this, that gives us exactly the shape that we need. So again, we'll do that, this, like that, this output. We'll do this right here like that, and then we need to set up a spaceway. So we could actually attach this to there, but you know what? I don't think we need to do that. So let's do this. Let's actually bring it this way. And then can we go in right here? Like that? Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. So there's the first part done. So we'll go ahead and start delivering that one. So we'll just bring that off, and we'll go like down here to here. Awesome. Now, what was the next job after that? So a top half circle is next. And then, oh my gosh, it wants me to rotate and then stack half of those. Oh, these shapes are getting wild. And then gray with red. Okay, do we have that gray with red anywhere? Oh, yes, we do. We do actually have that right here. Okay, so we actually, you know what we need? We actually need the cutter. That would allow us to make that shape. So, yeah, that's what we need. You know, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. I'm just going to add some more of these in here. Like this. And then I'm just going to put this in like right here. Like that. Okay, there. Yeah, like that. And then we'll just delete that one. So that'll do those ones. This will do those ones. Awesome. That way we can kind of speed up our throughput here because this is a little slow. Actually, you know what? This belt is full. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then let's grab this belt. And let's do that. Then we don't need that one doing that. We just need this going like that. Okay, so that'll do that half. That'll do that half. And then we're going to have to get a belt over here. Basically bringing the same ones in. There. That'll be a little bit faster now. So we have this one started. We have this one started. We don't have this one started, and we don't have that one. Do we have a red with a spiky anywhere? Yes, right here. Yeah, awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get this one started as well. So same kind of deal. Red with a spiky. This should be fairly easy. Let me go ahead and get a platform in here. We'll get some miners set up. All right, now this one's gonna be a little bit different because we're gonna have to rotate first. So we're gonna have to rotate. I have to rotate twice. And then cut. Because it was facing completely the wrong direction. But is that gonna actually be the right one? Let me see here. Red corner, bottom corner. That would be, yeah, that actually works. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so there goes those. Let's go ahead and get the space belt hooked up. And then we'll get those delivered. What line did I do? Did I do this close one? I think so. I think I did the close one and the next one. Hey, we finished. Okay, so we finished that. Now we have 100 research points. Now we need to stack those. It's going to be a wonderful time. All right, so we are done with this. We don't need to deliver that anymore. Oh, look at that. We finished that. Okay. So we don't need to deliver this. I'm going to go ahead and just deconstruct that. We still need those shapes, though. But what we're going to need to do is we're actually going to need to do a split here. And then we're going to need to stack these. We're going to need to rotate and stack. So the shape we need is we need to rotate it half. So this one will stay, and then this one should rotate out that way. Okay. So let's do this. And we'll grab this. And then we'll grab our output here. And then we'll grab this output because that's just half of the belt. And then we grab our stacker. So we want this one on the top. So we want one on the top, one on the bottom. So this one needs to be top, this one needs to be bottom. Okay, so let's go like this. Those are going to go on the bottom half of the stacker. And then this one, we're going to click this and go up and then deliver here. And voila. Those can now be delivered. And then we can just hook up right back to that. Ta-da! Look at that. Easy. This is so easy. I love this. Everything is just like, it's so intuitive and it's just fun to figure these things out. It's like, it's a good time. What did I finish here? Oh, nice. So we need the half circle on that. We need to get that cutter. We really, really need the cutter. So we're going to wait for this one to finish and then we can get the cutter and that will allow us to do a lot more. We definitely need some more points here. And then we need this. Yeah, see, the cutter would be helpful for this one as well. Actually, the cutter will be helpful for all of these. Now, do we have a half circle anywhere? Oh, we have circles here. So actually, okay, hold on a second. We can combine these here. So let's grab a minor, and then we'll grab these. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to bring in half circles. So let's get ourselves a platform. We'll do that. And we'll basically just get these all hooked up like we always do. And then we just grab a cutter. So we're going to do a cutter. And then we're also going to go ahead and just rotate them now as well. Because we need them to be either bottom half. How are these? Are these are sides. What are these? So actually, if we did a 180 rotate on these, we could put them on the other side, stack them, because they can be in any direction. They just have to be like this. Okay. So I don't have the 180 stacker yet. So we'll just set up 2 rows of these. And I think that'll make, yep, perfect. And then we'll set that out. And let's get our space belt. I love the space belts. I think they're so cool. And we'll hook that to there. Now, we need to combine these. Let's see. We'll grab that. Yeah, we just need a stacker. That's all we need to do. Quick little stack action, and we should be good to go. So let's do something like this. Now, unfortunately, we do have 2 belts here, but that's okay. So we'll do those ones there. And then this one, we'll bring it around. We'll go up this way and then this way. And then there's the shape that we need right there. And then let's go ahead and get rid of, we'll get rid of this belt. we'll bring that one in right there. And I don't think we even need this one anymore. Yeah, in all honesty, I don't even think we need this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that one for now. But yeah, there's our next piece. So that's this one. That one's done. This one's done, and this one's done. Look at that. All three of those are good. Okay, cool. It looks like we could use a little bit more throughput on this. Oh my gosh, you know why? It's because I didn't hook this up the right way. I was like, why is this so slow? Yeah, I had one cutter doing this entire thing. Oh, no wonder. There we go. Look at that. Now the belt's going to get filled up. I was going to say, man, that was running super slow. That was terrible. You know, I got to say, it's pretty fun watching all the shapes go into the vortex of mystery. I love it. It's so cool. Okay, we're about done with the new shape here, so that should give us the points we need to get the cutter, I think. All right, so there's that. Let's collect those points. Now, let's go into our shop machines, and let's get this cutter. This thing is like... The reverse rotator is nice, but the cutter, it's allowing us to do something completely different. So we can throw two rotators next to each other. All right. Now, main goal. Red circle, blue thing. Actually, if I just put rotators on here, we could do that. We could do that easy. All right. So let's start with the red circle here. So, wait a second. Why did I not? I've been sleeping on this. Why have I not done this yet? Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I need to do is actually, we just need to stack these. We need to do half and half. So let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to take out every other one of these like that. And we're going to run these together like this. I don't even know why I wasn't doing this. My gosh. And then we're just going to go up like this. Let's see. There's that. Oh, you know what? Shoot. I need to put, hold on. I did that all kinds of wrong. I need to put a rotator on these because we need to flip these around. So I need to do this. Yes. So that gives us this half. There's that half, as you can see, and then we'll go up like this. That'll work. And then we'll go down here like this, bring these over here, and then we'll go up, bring these over here like this, and then let's get some stackers on here, and then that's done. I don't know why I didn't do that before. As you see, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. There's that, and then there's that. Boom, done. Look at that. Full circles. It should be full circles. Let me see. Yes, full circles. Done. Easy. Okay. So now let's go over here and let's do, let's see. Let's do the same with this because we already have all of these right here. We just need to rotate half of them. So what we'll do, actually, you know what? We could do this a different way. Last time I kind of like went every other one. All I have to do is just split the belt like that. And then guess what? Half of them will go this way. Half of them will go this way. And then all we need is actually one half would work. One rotation would work. So let's go like this. And we'll bring these down here. We'll bring this one up here. And we'll bring this up. And then we will grab our stacker. Actually, you know what? We'll just throw the stacker right here. We'll do that. We'll grab this belt because we're done with this shape. So that'll go on there. And then we go... no. What? That was wrong. Incorrect. I need to go up. There we go. And then we go this way. Then we output this shape. And then that one's done. We'll hook it onto here. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Did I? There? Is that right? Yes. Okay. I was like, wait, what is going on here? I thought I made the split and then I hooked the split right onto this and not onto this. So no, that's good. So look at that. We got the halves. Now we could increase this. We could scale this up if we wanted to, but you know what? Honestly, right now, I'm kind of thinking we need to work these side jobs to get some points, to get some things unlocked before we like really worry about scaling up. So let's continue looking at our side jobs. So Next side job. Oh, the half circle. Yeah. So actually, we could, yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that. We'll leave that one alone. Let's just start hooking up these. We'll mine these up. And then we need, let's see, what was it? The half circle? Yes. So I just need a cutter. Or I guess I could just rotate and then cut. Or I could use the half cutter. Would the half cutter benefit us in any way? Actually, the half cutter, yeah, actually, if I would have half cut these, I could have utilized the other side and still made this. So, yeah, never mind. So let's just do this. I want to use this anyways. So let's use, well, actually, if I do that, then I'm going to be making something that I don't need, and it's going to get backed up. So actually, we're not even going to do that. We're just going to use the half destroyer. Darn it. Okay, so we just need to do a full 180 on these. So we'll just do this into here. And then we'll bring these out this way. And then we need to just do a half destroyer, because that'll give us, see, that gives us the part that we need. Is that correct? Let me see. Red, gray. Ooh, hold on a second. Actually, that is not. Those need to be flipped. So that is not what we need. I think I need another rotator. And then if we put a cutter on here, that's what we need. Okay, that's what we need. Perfect. All right, then we'll just go ahead and output this here to that, and then we'll go ahead and grab that output and send it to the circle. Oh, look at all the shapes going in here. It's so cool. It's so much fun. All right, so that'll start working on that. We're already started on this. Oh, okay, so we need the... Where are we making those? So those are coming from over here. What shape are we starting with? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're removing the blue off of these. But I need another point. We could make another miner right here, and we could just pull this little point off and then stack. That'd probably be the easiest option. Yeah, let's try that. I mean, there's, you know, we can do it however we want. So let's do that. We'll throw this here, there. Now, what we want to do with this is we want to pull that point out of there. That's what we want. We want to extract this one little thing. This whole area is going to be just to extract that one little piece. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and see what the cutter gives us. So the cutter is going to give us the blue. I don't want that. So we're going to need to go this way and then a cutter. Nope. We're going to need to do 2 and then a cutter. Okay. So let's start with that. So 2 rotations. And then we need to go into a cutter. Actually, yeah, so then we'll go into this. That gives us those. Now, if we rotate again, we're going to need to rotate twice, and then we're going to need to cut again. Actually, no. Oh, I need the reverse rotator. Yeah, the reverse rotator would be really nice. So I'm gonna have to stack up 3 of these, just to do that. Or I mean, the trash would be nice too. The trash would work, or a 180 rotator. Okay, so to do what we need to do, we're gonna have to have 1, 2, 3, And then this. Did I go one too far? Oh, wait, I only needed the one. Because now it's giving us, yeah, there we go. Okay, I got the point. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I had 3. Okay, so now we're getting the point. That's what I need. I just need that. So let's send that out. Let's go ahead and throw some space belts on here. Oh, we're going to have to connect to, let's see. We're done with this shape here completely. So this can go away. And let's take those out. Let's go ahead and let's throw a double platform here. And then we need, oh, we're not completely done. No. We're not completely done. We just need, so we'll keep taking that one. And then let's go ahead and get a space belt going to here. Now we need to just stack the two. I mean, that's pretty easy enough. Hey, we got another thing. Okay, cool. Awesome. Reward collected. Fantastic. You know, this is actually really, really slow. I'm kind of realizing that now. We need 2,000 of each of those. We still need the half circles and we still need the full circles. Like, I basically need like double this line right here. You know, if I just, hold on, if I do this and I do control paste. My gosh. Look at that. The only problem is I need to get these over here. Like, whoop, this way. You know what I mean? All right, here, let's just do this. We'll just set it up this way. We'll just do this, and then we'll do this, that. And then this one, we'll put that right here. We'll just hook that straight up. Easy. Not even an issue. Just literally copy and pasting. Gosh, being able to copy and paste like that this early in game is just so nice. And then we're immediately hooked up, making the exact same thing as we were before. And if we wanted to, we could actually space belt over here, which actually we will. We'll space belt to here. And we'll just bring these two into these middle belts here. Why are you making two different things? We still need those. We don't need the halves. You know what? I just realized. We are not even doing this correctly. This is messed up. This is wrong. We don't have anything going on these. Hold on. I messed something up seriously here. Yeah, okay, so I see what I did. These are not supposed to be like that. These are supposed to be connected here. And then, let me just go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, those are supposed to be connected there. And then these ones are actually supposed to be on the top. What in the heck? No wonder it's so slow. It's like every other one is not even counting. There, okay. I think that's right. And that means this whole platform here is wrong. So guess what? We go out here and we just delete the entire thing. That's it. We just delete it. And then we'll just copy this one, put that there. Okay, that should that should fix that. Yeah, I don't know. I completely messed that one up. Okay, now we're good. Oh my gosh. All right, jobs. And guess what? There's that one. So now we need to stack a gray half circle on top of that. Do we even have a gray half circle anywhere? No. We have one right here. I guess we can hook into that. So gray half circle. Actually, that works out good because we have this whole line right here. This line is done. So I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that line. And then we need to bring in these. It's like that one is going to go there. And then the gray half circle. Actually, we don't even need the gray half circle now, because it's going to be hooked into something else. So let's get rid of this. And then I guess we can go ahead and set up a little thing right here. So we'll set up a miner there. You know, I really don't need that many miners on here. I'm only using, well, yeah, it is kind of nice to have all 4, isn't it? So I need to get this half circle. That's all I need from here. Oh, we finished something else. What did we finish? Oh, we finished that one. Nice. That one's actually worth 200 points now. All right. So we just need a half circle from this. So we're going to have to rotate it. We're going to have to rotate it once and then cut. Rotate it twice and then cut. Yes. Okay. I like to make the little one right here just to verify what I'm going to need to do. So we'll do that. And then we need to do a cut right after that. So we'll just go ahead and send it right there. Boom. Done. Easy. And then let's just go ahead and output this. I guess I didn't need a 2. Are we going to be able to put a space belt from here to here? Ah, we can. Cool. All right. So now we just need to stack this with this. So let me see what belt we're getting. Okay. Oh, they're already set up and everything. Oh, this is perfect. They're already like the right direction and everything. Okay, cool. So let's get some stackers in here. This one needs to be the bottom. So we'll go like that. And then this one needs to go up into those. And then those ones need to go there. And we're done. Easy. And then let's go ahead and clean out. Actually, we need to hook this one up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that should be it. That's it. Is that it? That's it. That's it. That's all we needed. So we have 500 credits total. Actually, how are we looking on our main mission here? So this, and then we need to combine these, make a full blue square, and then put the circle on a blue square. And then we get fluids and painting, which painting is going to be a big deal because if you haven't noticed, we actually have a lot of shapes here that just are completely colorless. And like, for example, if I need a red circle, I could just combine a full, well, actually, I was going to say a full gray circle with red, but there we don't even, there's one. It's like this full gray circle. We just combine this with red and boom, red circle. You know what I mean? Instead of having to cut, splice, stack, all that stuff. That's cool. Also, let's just appreciate the background. Like there's like these pieces of just like whatever floating through existence. Very cool stuff. All right, that's looking pretty cool. Awesome. Okay, so now we are gonna hop in over to manufacture mode, so you can kind of see like what's going on here. There's so much more gameplay than this. There's like so much going on here. Obviously, milestone. I'm not even in milestone 1 yet, but as you can see, this is what's going on here. But I want to hop in to manufacture mode because that is a new mode, and that is people are gonna be excited about it, I think. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna hop into that, and yeah, we'll see you in just a second. All right, let's see what manufacture looks like. All right, incident recovery protocol. So our goal is to make a vortex grand assembler. Connect enough, collect enough, and you can begin assembling a new vortex platform at the vortex grand assembler. Very cool stuff. Also, we have to sign this thing that says I will not make any spaghetti factories, which we're gonna sign that, but you know, it's not like, we can't promise that, okay? Oh, you again. Remember that little incident with your vortex? Yeah, we're fixing that today. So let's check out this mode. Because like I said, this mode's a little bit different. We're not supplying something right off the bat. We don't have the vortex going. This is your dimensional waste receiver. All that dimensional waste has to go somewhere. And that somewhere is your problem now. So this thing is going to give us shapes right here. Process the waste at polishing stations, then trade the results at trade stations for refined shapes. All right. Now I have no experience with this whatsoever, so we're gonna experience this together. Rebuild your Vortex platform, and we'll consider giving you a real simulation again. All right, build a polishing station to start processing waste. Okay, so polishing 2. Can we build this wherever? Is it like free? Are we free to place this wherever we want? Okay, so polishing station. Take the waste from the dimensional waste receiver, cut it, and deliver it to the polishing station. Okay. Does it say what it wants? Oh, okay, so it wants this half. Let's see here. Space platform. I probably need a platform, right? Oh, these are like... Oh my gosh, I just realized. Okay. I was like, these are tiny. Or I was like, what's going on here? No, these are gigantic. Okay. So hold on, let's just start with the 2-1. I didn't scale. All right. So here, now we are back into this. So let me see here. What do we got? Okay, so those are the shapes that we're going to get. Now, we need to deliver 2,500 of those. So basically, we're doing kind of the same thing, but it's going to be a little bit different. So, actually, I kind of want to move this. I'm just saying, dimensional waste receiver, we don't need it that far away. So, trade stations, this guy. Can we just put it there? Yeah, that'll work. And we just need half destroyer. That'll work. So, let's go ahead and just set up a bunch of these. Like that. We'll run this like that. And then I guess we could do this exact same thing. That's a rotator. What am I doing? We'll do another half destroyer. And we'll feed this belt. And then we'll feed this first one into there. And then we'll feed this one. Like that. There we go. There's our halves. Now, what does this give us? What is our output here? Because like it looks like it's going to give us, we're going to give it this, and then it's going to give us something else. Which this makes sense for manufacturer mode because like I said, we don't delete the stuff that we're done with. This is going to then give us something completely new, like a new shape or a new thing, and then we can process that. So we're going to keep this going forever, I think. All right. Once you complete the milestone, the station will output refined shapes in return. Your current factory is way too slow, though. Scale it up to at least 8 polishing stations. What? What? Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Scale is like insane. Okay, so hold on a second. We're going to redo this. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete that. The reason for that is because I don't need this whole platform here. I want. Do I need a small? I don't feel like I need a small. Let's do this. Yeah, maybe we just need a small. I think a small will work. Okay, let me put this here. So we've realistically got. Hold on, let me grab this. Put that there. It looks like we need to go ahead and hook into... Oh my gosh, there's actually 2 levels on this one. I didn't even realize there was 2 levels on this one. So we need to go... we need to... A lot. Okay. Let me see here. If we hook this directly into that, that's giving us the shape that we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 6 enough? Now it's going to matter how many we have. So output here. Can this maintain 6 of these? It looks like 6 is about right. All right. So there's 6 of those, but we have 2 lines. We have 2 levels here. So that's like 1. And then we need to go ahead and bring another 6 in, which would actually be if we go up, we need to go from here over and then down. Ooh, okay, hold on a second. Okay, so we actually need to... Ooh, we need a little bit more space here. Oh, this is fun. I like this already. This is giving me something that I'm thinking... I have to think differently. Okay, we're going to do this. I'm changing it completely. So right now we just need cutters, and we need 6 of them. So we're going to do 6 there. We're going to go from here to there, like that. There's 1 of them done. Now, I would need another 6 cutters, like this. But let's go up. We'll take this. But then we need to go down, and then we split those. But then we can have the output of these come out here. And then I guess we can send the output of these back up. Oh no, we don't even need to go up like that. We have to connect these first, and then we can go up. Then we can go back into here. And then this one, like that, back into there. I'm trying to think how we do this to where we can utilize all of these belts. Okay, so there's those ones are done. And then I need to basically do the exact same thing on 3 more times. So in this area, I need basically 4 quadrants of this. Well, I guess there's nothing to it but to do it, right? Let's see. So there's 6 of those. And 6 of those. We can output these to go this way. And then... But wait, this is the second row. Hold on. This isn't what I want. We can output this to go this way, like that. And I guess we're just going to grab this one right here because it's like the closest. And then we'll go up. We'll grab this. Go down, grab these. Go here, up, back into here, and then go this way. Just realize... Hold on. No. I'm trying to use the same input, the same output as the input that we're using. Okay, there's that. And then we can also hit V to hide like this upper level. So if we need to look at the bottom level for anything, we can. But there's that. Okay. So now I need to hook up 2 more of these for these middle ones. Because if not, they're just going to waste. And then what we can do, all we have to do is copy and paste it at that point. So I guess we'll go ahead and see how this works. The problem is that I need to go up on these. But then like down on these. Oh, man. You know, I'm thinking a double platform would have been the way to go. You know what? I think a double platform is the way to go. Yep. Yeah, it is. A double platform is going to be the way to go for sure. So let's just go ahead and get a double platform to start with. All right, let me get this all reset. I didn't realize that there was 2 levels coming in here because I couldn't see it. Oh, actually, you know what? 2 levels. Well, maybe not. I have no idea. All right, let's get this set up. We can do this now. There's plenty. We got all the room for activities now. Okay, so like this one, basically, boom. There's those 6 done. But now I gotta keep in mind, we do have another story we have to get going here. So this one will just run into there. This one will run into there. There. Okay, so there's those ones. Now we got to do the next level. So we should be able to set up basically the same things here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this will work. I think this will work. Yeah, we definitely needed that platform. For sure. Okay, so let's go and bring this in. And then we'll go down, hook into those. They go back up. And then we'll hook into... here and go into these. Okay, that looks like it's working. This is fun. This is like a whole different thing than what I'm used to. So, okay, so when, let's see, we need to hook this one. Into here and then into those. All right, so I think those are all connected. Now we just need to get the outputs hooked back up. So let's go here and then up. And then back this way. Actually, no, this is the closer one. So let's bring this in. And then we'll do the same thing here. Up this way in there. And then this one up this way in there. And then this one up this way in there. Okay, I think I skipped one on this one. I did. All right, there we go. I think I got them all. Oh my gosh. It actually looks pretty good. I mean, visually, it's not bad. And it's providing the correct thing. Now, all I have to do is make more of these. Lots more of them. And I just realized that I don't have any space right here to do that. So actually, let me go ahead and delete these. So I need to get 8 more of these going. Wait, can we? Oh my gosh, we can go up another level in this. So like a trade. No way. And then up. And then right there. And that's it. Like that should be it. Yep, there it is. Okay. So that's 2 stations. We did our quota. Now we need to do 8 in total. All right. Actually, can we just do this? Wait, can I copy? Oh, no way. I can just copy the whole thing. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh my gosh. The scale of this factory is insane. And I love it. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and copy and post another one right there. Okay. There, we've done it. Jeez Louise. That is insane. Okay. All right, we did that one. Waste processing kit. Okay, so Ruby and trains. All right, so we unlocked the Ruby station. Polished waste is a start, but the traders want more. Process it further at the Ruby station to produce genuine Ruby. This also unlocks trains. You'll need them to move shapes across your operation efficiently. Okay. So now build a Ruby station and supply it to start gathering. So what is this going to do? Let's go and build one. So it now needs that shape. Hold on a second. Isn't it the shape we started with? That's the shape that we started with. That's the shape we started with. What? But why did we cut it in half? Oh my gosh. Wait a second. We still have all these machines too. Okay. I mean, I guess we could flip and stack. You know what I just realized? These are dirty. These are a dirty one, and now they're clean because it polished it. It polished it and cleaned it and got it ready for us. Okay. So we need to take that shape and bring it over here. And then it wants some kind of square and circle shape too. So I guess we're going to be utilizing, so we got a circle there and a square there. So I guess we're going to be utilizing those two as well. All right, so the first thing I guess we should do is we should go ahead and just get a stacking platform to combine these. So let's get ourselves a train. Oh, that sounds super cool. That sounds like so much fun. Okay, so let's get this. We'll hook that up there. And then what we need to do is we need to... all right. So we need to bring these. And we need to flip half of them to stack the other half. So where is our stacker at? So there's a stacker. But we're going to need to rotate half of them first. And unfortunately, we need a 180 rotator. And guess what? We don't have... Oh! We do have research points. A 180 rotator would be very helpful right now. However, I don't know if I should waste it on that because, like I said, we can just double rotate. And it would be fine. So like if I just double rotate those, bring that in there. You know, I just realized is I could actually use the top level to feed the other half of the stacker. Interesting. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. So I could actually run this like this. And then we could go up and then just bring this one over like this. And then that would give us the piece that we need. And that combines the upper level and the bottom level. Oh my goodness. It worked. Something. It's cool. Okay. All right. This is fantastic. I like that. That's cool. All right. So we need to do that multiple times over. So I guess what we'll do is let's get our stacker and we'll just go ahead and do another stack inside. Slightly. Wait, hold on a second. What am I doing? We can just... Ah, no! Huh! Okay, oh my gosh. Wrong button. Control copy. And we can just paste this. Like literally like right there. And then can we mirror this? Is there a way to mirror this? Undo. There's got to be a way to mirror this. Save blueprint is Control S. I bet you there's a way to like rotate and mirror. So rotate is R. Is it X mirror? No. Shift F to mirror on the other axis. Yeah, I don't know if that machines, platforms, blueprints can be mirrored with F. Okay, so if I select this again, Control copy F. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Actually, that is. That goes there. That goes there. Oh my gosh. I love this game so much. All right, so we grab those. We grab those. And then we just, guess what? We just go up, grab those, and that's it. Wait, actually, there. Done. Easy peasy. So that's one shape. Wow, we could have almost actually fit that into one output. Into one platform? That's kind of crazy. Actually, we could have fit that into one platform. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it. We're going to do this. I'm going to grab this. We'll put that there. And then what I'll do is I will just grab this, copy it, and paste it right into here like that. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and delete this one, copy this one, paste it in there, and then boom, it is redone. Not quite. We still have to do this. There. And now it's on one platform instead. And then I can zoom out, grab this one, delete. Awesome. All right, so there's that. And then all I have to do is like output these. So here, let's see. We'll do these ones here. And then we'll get rid of these ones. And then these ones we'll go ahead and output here. Like that. And then ta-da, we've done it. So that's one part of the Ruby station. And then we have to like train it in. Now the other part is this thing over here, which is wildly different. Does it want more of these? It definitely does. Actually, we probably need to go ahead and copy this. So copy, let's go up, boom, done, easy. Now, if we can get a factory to make this, we could stack it right next to it. So we need squares and circles. What do we need though? We need the circle on the square. All right, so we need the circle on the square. So let's grab this and let's continue our methods here. Okay, so this is going to give us a square, which we don't really like specifically need anything super crazy. So let's just do this. And let's just bring these out. Am I able to copy this platform? Oh my gosh, I can. Can I paste it over here on the circles? Yes! Because look at that. Now the belts are all done and built. Oh, that's amazing. And we just have to add these. Okay. So now we need to bring these together onto a platform to stack them together. Now, ideally, if we could throw these on a single platform and we could have them running into, like, if we could have it here and just have them running directly into these, that'd be ideal, but I don't know how well it's going to work. It's probably not going to work well at all because we're going to have... Well, you know what? We'll figure it out. We will just figure it out. Let me grab these. And let's bring this, I guess, this way. And then we'll grab this one. And grab it, bring it in that way. And then it's time for some super stacking, which actually, we need this little setup right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this again. I mean, kind of. We kind of need it. Let's do 1, 2. These are going to be a little bit different. Actually, I don't like that. So I think we have the opportunity to do something even better this time because we have 4 lanes. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that was a dumb idea. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. That doesn't help me at all. All right, will this work? So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We have 4 lanes. No, because we need a little bit more wiggle room up here. So actually, here, let's just copy these. And move them down by 1. Then I'll just get rid of this top row. So we need something like this, I think. Oh, you know what? I just realized these are all facing the wrong direction. There we go. I was wondering, I was like, why won't these connect the right way? Okay, so there's those. And then what we would need is output. Oops. Wait a second. Did I connect these the right way? Nah, it's got to be circle on top of square. Darn it. I completely did that wrong. Well, I guess it is what it is. Okay, hold on. We'll have to fix it. Just realized I did that completely wrong. We need to go up with these. So actually, we need to go up like this. And then we can place them like this. There. Okay. Now, I completely messed up everything. And I need to rotate that. Because if these are on the bottom, we're going to have to worry about the bottom more than anything. So I'm going to go ahead and just make another platform over here. And then I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to place it over here, but I'm going to rotate it this way. Like that. And then this is going to be this is going to go bye-bye. And then we can copy and paste this one in here. We can get rid of that one. Now, all right, now this should work. Because we can bring these. Let me go ahead and hide this top level. There we go. Okay, so there's those. And then the upper level, we just need to bring all of these up. Is that going the right way? Did I do that right? I don't think I did this right. Oh, these aren't going to work either. Can we go up another level? No, we can only go up one. Oh, because these are kind of in the way. Actually, no. I think we can, maybe. Hold on a second. Maybe. Let me see. Can we save this? Can I do this? Yes, that right there. That immediate corner, I think, is going to save us here. Because now, maybe, we can do this. There's one. And then all I have to do actually on this, we'll adjust those. There's two. There's three. And there's four. There. So those have all been hooked up. Now, I need the outputs to all be right here. Darn it. Oh, I messed. Oh, actually, hold on. No, we can go from the ups. We can go from the top. We can go like this. We can just bring them from up to down. There. Okay. All right. I think. Oh, darn it. The outputs aren't on the top, though, are they? Well, they can be. They can be if they need to be. Okay, there's the outputs. Did that make it better? No, because now these are in the way. Oh, we're going to do the exact same thing we did over here. Oh, we can't, though. Okay, here we go. Verticality. It gets confusing from time to time. We need to output two of them on the bottom and two of them on the top. How do we do that? Easy. We go through here. We get rid of this one. We bring it this way instead. Back around. Let's get rid of these. And then it goes in here like that. Okay. There's one. And then the other one, we just go like this. Like that. There's two. And then we go like this. Maybe. We bring this one into here. We delete that one. Bring this one into here. But then we need to go this way. And we need to go... It needs to go down. There. Okay. All right. Oh, no. What did I... Just disconnected something. All right. I think we did it. Yes. Yes, we did. Okay. So now this... let me delete that. Trade station. This... Boom. It should connect. And it should be done. Did we do it? I think so. Oh, build a donation to start generating. Okay, so now we could copy. Actually, for this one, we could literally just copy this, paste it up. But the problem is that we have to place a whole nother level because we don't have another one of these. But I mean, it's working. Vortex LTD appreciates your generous contributions. All right, so it wants me to... oh, we need a bunch of those still. Okay. Wait, do we have to have both of them going? So, like, if I go up... Do we have to have both of them going before it'll take any of them? I don't think so. Like, I don't think we have to. Should we? Probably. Yes. Wait, can these belts go up and down as well? Can I put a miner up top? So, like, if I get this, can I put a miner? No. Okay, so this has to go like this. Okay. Well, here, let's do this. Let's grab this. Let's copy it. Let's throw it up. We'll do that. And then let's grab ourselves a whole nother little mining operation here. So we'll grab this one, and then we'll grab these expanders. 1, 2, 3. Grab ourselves a train. Can this go up? Yes, it can. And then we'll just bring it, we'll just follow the same path. There. And then we'll do the exact same thing with this one. Oh my gosh. Look at us doing super mining things. So there's that one. And then we'll go ahead and feed 1, 2, 3. Grab this. Go out. Go up. And we're just going to follow it. And there it is. That should be that part done. That should be this part all nice and done. You know, I'm actually wondering if it wanted me to build 8 so we could bring them all into one. Like, was I supposed to hook up all 8 of these and like combine them into one output? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Because like I'm not even utilizing any of those. And it's not a 1-for-1 ratio. So like, yeah, that's probably what it wanted me to do. Are we mining? What's going on here? Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, we're not mining here. I completely forgot to hook up the miners. I was like, what is going on here? Let's just do this. We'll just slot those in there. And let's go grab these ones over here. Launch 13 trading rockets in the manufacturer mode. Look at me doing the things. Oh, we're doing the things. And boom, there. Okay, good. Build a donation station to start generating research credits. Okay, so where is the donation station? Okay, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? Donate refined shapes to increase your operator level. Is that this? Is that what I'm doing? Is there anything going across here? I don't think there is. Because like we're doing this. It wants me, it looks like we need to combine some other stuff. It doesn't look like well, I mean, well, that's red and there's colors on this. I don't think that's where this is supposed to go. Donate refined shapes to increase your operator level and receive research credits. So it looks like we need to maybe get this one. I'm curious as to what happens here. Do we unlock the next station? Is that what it is? Because it looks like we've got like this polishing station, this ruby station. It looks like maybe this blue station is going to be next. I bet you that's what it is. We got 4,000 of those left to do. So, you know, I'm kind of feeling like okay, we finished one. Quota complete. Kind of feeling like we were supposed to combine multiple outputs onto these. I think I'm thinking way too small still. I'm still thinking the classic mode scale. And then I guess for this one, my guess is that we have to supply it with this. Like we can't just supply it with anything, right? It's like donations. Like what if I put it like right here? Does that do anything? I mean, it looks like things are going into it, but I don't think it's doing anything. Yeah, I think we have to donate that shape specifically. All right, we are almost there. We're almost at the 4,000. So I want to see what happens here. What is next? Okay, quota complete. Milestone screen. Unlock this. So now we get sapphire and painting. So we unlock the sapphire station. Plus 500 platform capacity. Wait, we just got another 5. Okay, see, the rate at which we're getting platform capacity means I am not going big enough. I'm not. Okay, so we've already got the output of these. But we also need blue square. Okay, so hold on. So what does this station look like? So what do we want on this? Okay, so there's the red. Okay, so there's the 3 different types. Oh my goodness. Okay, so blue square that, and then now we can do painting and all of the fun stuff. So there's our paint. There's the squares. Oh my gosh, we got this is the scale that you are operating in this manufacturing mode is crazy, and I love it, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to love it. But that is going to end this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, huge shout out to Shapez for actually sponsoring this video. I love working with them. I love this factory game. It's such a fun factory game, and I'm not going to lie. This is like crazy. It's not necessarily complicated, but like it is almost like daunting for somebody like me. I'm not super great at factory games, but I enjoy them. I like to play them and they're fun. But like this is a lot of things going on. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think of manufacturing mode? I think it's pretty cool, and I think a lot of people are really, really going to enjoy it. But yeah, thanks again for coming out. Check out the link again down in the description below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.